Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Nobody can bring him down. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Young. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Seminoles will have to punt this one away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards of this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting him off. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Look out, room to run here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Play action here on first down. Pass caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Punt over the middle. It's Terrell. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Here as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye. It off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Caught by the receiver. It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Nicholson. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up a first down. Unbelievable call.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And he'll drop back here on third down. With sure hands, it's Thomas. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And the Noles will look to convert here on fourth down. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the target, and it's complete. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Defense is coming after him. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Hand it off for a draw. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Dogs line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. Finding some room at the 25. He'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. The Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route and catch made. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down there. And that will extend their lead even further. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Testing the right side here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He It's an out route. The catch made. Pointing toward the end zone. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Florida State offense on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the junior makes an outstanding catch.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, that first half could not go on any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last position, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
How impressive impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first down and still motoring. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Young. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to throw again. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept them out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Knowles. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. One of those critical third down plays coming up.